Hello.
Hey everybody! Thanks for tuning back in to Pure Chatter. I'm Samantha. It's Lisa.
Hi there, everybody.
Yeah, Merry Crimbus.
I know you can tell, but we are celebrating Christmas because it's December, y'all.
Crimbus tree.
I know it's like
Fire.
mid-September.
Mid-September. I really should be back at school.
When September ends. Thank you.
We both been using references. Okay,
Green
great.
Day. All day. We've got the fireplace going.
This
Got
Rod
like
Stewart.
Christmas tree behind us.
Crimbus. And a dog back here. A Christmas festive dog.
I mean, he's as festive as we could be. Producer Gary's here. Maybe
I'm gonna die. Send home. Guinness is out to get me.
Off his meds.
Mm-hmm.
They're arriving soon.
He's having a hard day.
Arriving.
He just needs
soon.
Mommy lap time.
Yeah, and that's okay.
Something like
also,
that.
trying to figure out what's happening here. We thought today, as we talk to you about our things, all the things we have to talk to you about, we'd also decorate Christmas cookies with you. Made by Samantha, and the frosting made by Brenda.
Brenda! Thanks, dude. I super appreciate it. Love you. Guinness is super not for you.
This is when we don't do this.
We're also sitting on the floor to do this because that's how we could achieve this ambiance.
So
y'all are welcome.
You're welcome. I don't have anything else to say.
What can we say except you are welcome?
I think it's cool during this time of year. Everyone's got something different they consider to be a tradition. Maybe it's just being an American. I mean, America.
I'm in America. That's my tradition.
And everyone can kind of have their own Christmas traditions or the holiday traditions. If you
the beauty of it.
Don't like Christmas, it's not a matter of some people have different religions and don't celebrate. My bad.
I'm not sure. I think Kwanzaa is in a couple weeks, or maybe a week. And
Hanukkah is currently happening.
Yeah, it's happening now.
It's happening now. Adam Sandler, where is Hanukkah song number 5? Because I need it in my life.
I'm waiting for a live reenactment.
No!
That's what we need is Adam Sandler singing that from his living room.
Oh, that'd be beautiful.
What was the event where everyone zoomed from their houses?
Oh.
Some sort of award show or something.
Was
it was a concert. It was a concert. It was a concert.
I think it was a concert for COVID. Imagine that.
They didn't do super well.
Do you and your family have family traditions?
Yes, a small handful.
A small handful.
Numero uno, Christmas cookies, always. We like the comfort foods and the feel-good foods around my house. So for Thanksgiving, that's Brenda's amazing meatballs with a really delicious recipe. And then around Christmas time, it's sugar cookies, which are pretty well known in our friend circle. So I'm stoked to still be doing that. The torch has been passed, as Brenda likes to say.
Yes, I went this year, and it only felt slightly odd because you were literally the only one in the kitchen while the rest of us were sipping on champagne.
Yeah, we had mimosas and things. I had anticipated starting earlier in the day, but it just didn't work out like that. So I wanted to have them done so that everyone could decorate them when they came over, but
yeah, because you told me just to come over when I woke up, and I was like, it's 7:30 in the morning, I'm not coming over.
We were up and about and doing things. I think I just did chores around the house, so we could have started earlier. I don't know.
You just didn't feel
so here we are today.
We were having a lazy Sunday, as it should be. It is the day of rest.
The Sabbath,
if you will. If you will.
If you
For all of our Jewish friends. And Christian friends. It goes a little... Both do it.
Everyone just take a little rest.
We all do it. It's
take a little rest. Yes. We usually watch the claymation Rudolph. We haven't yet this year, but I'm sure it's coming whenever it is playing on TV. That's my favorite.
Yes. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Little Hermie.
Little itty bitty Hermie.
Hermie, the elf.
Just wants to be a dentist.
Just wants to be a dentist,
He's like,
y'all.
I don't want to make toys. You don't have to fit into the societal
toys.
norm.
What about the kids' teeth, okay?
Eating all this candy. You need a dentist up in the North Pole. Santa.
Come on.
Yes. And then something funny that Brenda also brought up on Sunday was every single year. One time, my friends and I sang at a talent show, and every single... What are you doing back here, Guinness? You're okay. Oh my gosh. Every single Christmas, she brings it up. Just because it was fun, but she always wants to like show the video of us singing.
Yes, of course.
Yes.
She would be the one to have those videos still.
Oh, she has it on her phone. I'm sure she has a whole album just dedicated to cute Christmas things. So
I believe back in the day, we had it for a long time, where the VHS recordings of our performances.
Oh my god, we have a few of those where everyone had like cute little paper masks and like little antlers and things.
Yeah, and we recreated
songs.
the Christmas story in front of church, and so we had like 8th graders in like robes, pretending they were the wise men.
Fashion. Oh,
we had that, and like some of the musicals Sarah and I were in.
That was the picture
young
you guys
child.
posted, huh?
No, that was something different. No, we just matched.
Patty.
Patty liked us to match. Patty likes matching. We can't.
When you have two
that.
cute little girls, what are you gonna do? I'm gonna start decorating these cookies.
Go
you
for
should
it.
be decorating with me. I got you a knife. Over there, where we're talking, we're doing the
Wrong
things.
way.
That's watch out. I mean, that's the majority of our.
No.
Oh goodness, but he just wants.
Stop.
He just wants so bad. Yeah, we don't do too many traditions in my house. It's not like a big celebration necessarily. We do Christmas presents on Christmas morning.
Mm-hmm.
And stockings. My grandma knits all of our stockings. Those are always cute. We usually hang them by the fireplace.
Oh, I love
Yeah,
that.
I know. We still need to do that. It just felt like a whole box worth of Christmas decorations just went poof. Don't know where they went.
Oh no.
Who knows? Yeah, I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
What did you guys do?
Our stockings are currently hanging on the DVD rack, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can't hang them over the mantle. No fireplace.
No fireplace. It's my TV if you couldn't figure that one out.
Yeah. Surprise! If you didn't know that, let's pull back the curtain.
Surprise!
We're breaking the fourth wall, Lisa. Be careful.
Well, a lot of my Christmas traditions happen on Christmas because
Christmas Day.
Because child of divorce. You know, they're not in the. We moved when I was young, so there's not a whole lot of like joint Christmas traditions.
Makes sense. Yeah.
So like we celebrate a Christmas with my dad on Christmas Eve, which usually just consists of drinking.
Yeah.
Drinking the old fashions because that's the drink to have
On Christmas.
on Christmas.
Very
And we have
festive.
Christmas dinner.
Oh my god.
And of course presents, and then we play games. Usually
Board games?
card games.
Card
like
games.
golf and Screw Your Neighbor.
Golf is a card game?
Yes. It's a pretty good game.
I didn't even know that it was a game.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Now you know.
Now I know. I want to play
I
golf.
know things now.
I know things. I know him.
And then,
Yeah.
because I lived with my mom the majority of my life, we had some Christmas traditions while she was here in California until she just had to get up and leave
She wanted to go back to
Wisconsin.
teeny tiny town in Wisconsin.
It's okay, they made her an offer she couldn't refuse, so,
Well.
like, you can't be mad about it.
No. Heard Wisconsin is beautiful this time of year.
It's snowy.
It's very snowy.
But when they were here, I was trying to start a tradition of singing Trans-Siberian Orchestra every year.
Yes.
It didn't always happen every year, but we always tried.
It's happened at least the last few, though, as I
Yes.
recall. You and Patty and Bill. Excuse me, sir.
Yes, and then the last couple of years, we've realized that the Crest Theater will play old Christmas movies.
Wow, I so wish we could go do that this year.
And so every year we would go see It's a Wonderful Life because that is my mother's favorite Christmas movie.
It's a Wonderful Life.
It's a Wonderful Life makes everybody cry every single time.
It's like Patty's into it. She just needs a good cry every once in a while.
It's just it's happy and it's sad and you're just like, oh my god,
Emotions.
what is happening here?
So that's definitely Patty's favorite then.
Yeah.
What's Bill's favorite? You know Bill's favorite? Bill, text us. What's
Bill,
your favorite?
hello. I want to say Christmas Vacation.
Okay.
He does like that one. But
It's a classic.
But I also think you would
too.
say It's a Wonderful Life is up there.
Okay, solid.
Yeah.
Especially if you guys get to go see it kind of often.
Yeah, it's a more old-timey movie, so that kind of speaks to him.
It is old-timey self.
He's
an old-fashioned.
Old soul.
Old soul. Yeah, it's been years since I've seen that. I need to watch that. Boyfriend and I are working our way through our list of favorite Christmas movies. So far, we've watched Harold and Kumar.
Yes.
Christmas special? I don't know what it's called.
Yeah, it's something like that.
Something like
or
that.
it's just like a Harold and Kumar Christmas. I don't know.
It very well could be that.
Wouldn't
We've also watched Home Alone thus far, so that one comes out really fast. Sorry, I forgot to tell you. Proceed with caution.
No, we're done. I made a mess.
We are.
I'm not touching anymore.
Oh no. Okay. I'll just take those. They had the chunky ones too, but you know, it's fine. It's all good.
But speaking of Christmas movies,
Oh my God, Guinness! Somebody send help.
let's talk about the movies that are not Christmas movies, that are Christmas movies, but are not Christmas movies.
Batman Returns.
Immediately. So, I was perusing my HBO Max the other day. Not a sponsor, but feel free.
HBO Max, hello?
Hello, call me.
Be quite the sponsor, yes.
And I found they had a section called, like, Festive Favorites or something like that.
Implying that they're Christmas movies?
Yes, and they did have Christmas movies, but then they had a subcategory called It Happened Around Christmas. And I went, excuse you?
Wait, was that actually, like, the name of
That
the
was the name of it.
Okay.
It happened around Christmas. And I was
There's
like,
snow on
okay.
the ground, technically.
I was like, so let's think of it this. You know, instead of looking at these movies and going, they're not Christmas movies. Let's see if they're actually Christmas movies, and we're just being jaded this entire time.
It could be a Christmas movie if it wants to be. You can identify however you want.
You can do whatever you want, and so I thought we would just, I have a list, we'd go down it. You've seen some that I've asked you to watch, so you can...
At least some.
So you can obviously chime in.
Mm-hmm.
But of course, first and foremost...
Hand slammy. First and foremost.
We have to talk about Die Hard.
So talk to me about Die Hard, because I don't know a lot about it.
Okay, so it's...
By the way, we're sitting on the floor. Hang tight with us, because
so if we
it's not comfy.
are adjusting, because I'm
you.
30 on the floor, okay? My God.
Oh.
So, my understanding, because I've only seen it, unfortunately, once.
Unfortunate. It really is unfortunate.
I was like, I was paying attention, but like, you know, not at the same time. John McClane, I believe is his name, is played by Bruce Willis.
Mm.
And something, I don't remember what leads up to this, but his wife's company is having a Christmas party.
Is that the only thing that makes it a Christmas movie?
Having a office Christmas party at this huge plaza or whatever, and I think he's going to the party to apologize to her because he messed up somehow, per usual. But when he gets there, he finds that the party has been taken hostage. And so it's...
Oh my God!
So it's up to him to defeat all the bad guys. So he spends, again, the entire movie hiding in a tower, avoiding Alan Rickman, so it's actually a Harry Potter movie. Thank you for whoever made that meme and connection, because
oh my God,
that's all I ever needed in my life.
Quality content. Wow.
Anything with Alan Rickman in it's a Harry Potter movie.
Automatically.
He's always Snape and will forever be it.
You've been stamped, my dude.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. Bad timing. Sorry, Alan.
So, I would say this. Okay. So I figured we'd have a criteria here, okay? If whether or not it's a Christmas movie. This thing doesn't have the Christmas aesthetic.
Mm-hmm.
Are you watching the movie like, it's very Christmassy?
It feels like Christmas.
Right. You get Christmas feels.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Which leads to the second one. Mm-hmm. Does it give you Christmas feels? Mm-hmm. Even if it doesn't have all the aesthetic?
And by the aesthetic, I wrote a note specifically. The aesthetic is snow The aesthetic is also noticeable Christmas decorations and or festivities. So, snow doesn't necessarily mandate that it's a Christmas movie, but it helps. It creates the ambience.
It helps, I think.
Yes.
Yeah. So Die Hard, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think the beginning of the movie had any sort of Christmas to it.
Cool.
Maybe it did, but maybe I just forgot about that. You see the Christmas party at the office is lit up, and then obviously gets quickly destroyed as Bruce Willis is trying to fight a bunch of Germans, I believe it is.
I was going to say, who's taking the Christmas party hostage and why?
Hans
Do we know?
Gruber. That's Alan Rickman.
Oh my god. Does he have an accent? I feel like I'm missing out because Alan Rickman is in this.
I mean, yeah.
Huh. Okay.
But it is a bona fide action movie, okay?
Like shooting
through
guns and
through.
explosions.
There's explosions, there's helicopters crashing, there's fire.
Helicopters?
Gunfire.
Were the police involved or were these?
Yes, there was a police officer helping John the whole time from like the outside.
And they just trusted him to go in or what?
No, I think he was already in there, maybe called him. I don't know.
Okay.
Again, I probably should have rewatched it before I decided like to mention it, but I'm here to mention it.
I'm just here to make things difficult, so.
Yes.
Oh, alright. Maybe I have to add that to the list of movies I need to watch in December that aren't necessarily Christmas movies.
Yeah, because I think Tim would probably watch that one. I mean, every dude I talk to immediately says Die Hard is a Christmas movie. And I'm like, it's just because you're a dude.
It's a polarizing, like, male-female opinion?
Like, because it's very much, yeah, I would say so.
Okay.
Because, like,
right.
I think most females wouldn't find it Christmassy because of all the action that's in it.
I want feel-goods. I want a Hallmark Christmas movie.
Yes.
Like, as a lady, I think that is... I would say that's the staple.
Yeah.
Like, like the businesswoman who didn't have time to settle down, and so she went back to her hometown for Christmas, and she meets, like, the hometown boy who's never left, and they fall in love and get married, and she slows down and learns how to enjoy life.
Yeah.
Like, that's a Christmas movie.
Like, the real obvious one, she owns a Christmas store.
A Christmas store in LA.
And this guy from the city came in.
Oh my god.
To just ruin her life, and then she falls in love with him immediately.
And then you have Die Hard.
And then there's Die Hard. That's just nothing but, like, explosions and just...
A hostage situation, apparently. Okay, sure.
And I figured the last thing we can figure out is if there's, like, a lesson at the end of the movie. Because I feel like a lot of Christmas movies, there's some sort of big message they're trying to give you.
They're conveying, they're teaching, and I think that's actually more important than the ambiance. If I do say so myself.
Yeah.
More so than the snow and the decorations and things. It has to make you feel the warm fuzzies, which every Hallmark movie does, because she's like, oh my god, I need to, like, slow down and enjoy life, and that's a life lesson, because life is short.
I do, when I was, however, researching Die Hard, because I was trying to watch other movies that weren't necessarily Christmassy.
Right.
Yeah, again, there's obviously Christmas decorations, so you kind of mention Christmas on and off, but not, like, in a consistent way.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that if this was just any sort of regular office party, it didn't have to be a Christmas party.
I see. But why else would office mates get together? It was just too convenient. They had to get together for Christmas. Otherwise, we don't hang out with our coworkers.
Correct.
I see.
We see you. Yeah, so at this point, we're going to say we're unsure about Die Hard, but I think we're leaning towards no.
Without having seen the movie and actually being able to weigh in accurately, I'm going to say no. It's not a Christmas movie.
At this point, the verdict is no.
There is no life lesson. There's no touchy-feely warm fuzzies.
No.
I'm going to say no.
It's too much of a macho movie. Which leads me to the next one. Because while I was doing my research for Die Hard, I literally came across an article that says, if Die Hard's a Christmas movie, that makes Lethal Weapon a Christmas movie. And I went, excuse me.
Hard line? Like a hard red line for that one?
Okay, this is what I was just talking to you about earlier. This got Danny Glover and Mel Gibson in it. So not a Hanukkah movie. So... right from the get-go, the opening credits has, like, Jingle Bell Rock. Like, and I was like, okay.
That's pretty Christmassy.
Okay.
That's creating the ambiance.
Okay, you got me. And then you cut to a scene where it's this girl alone in her apartment, titty out.
Well, god damn it, you have to have some boobs in there.
Like, that's like the first thing you see. She's laying down and just boob.
Sex sells, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then this is when the snow shows up because she starts doing line of cocaine on her
Stop it!
the coffee table.
That's not snow. That's not the snow I mean.
Okay, and then she like goes out on her balcony and she's taken in the city. And then
wait. Can I stop you real quick? She's doing coke at home by herself.
Yeah.
Far-fetched. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know anyone who's ever done coke by themselves at home. Personally.
People who have a problem, I think.
I'm sure. But god damn it. Okay, continue. So sorry.
And so then she goes on her balcony to take in the city and promptly jumps off the balcony. So this movie, starts off on a suicide.
Okay, Jenny from Forrest Gump.
So I immediately like, this is a very dark Christmas movie if it's supposed to be a Christmas movie.
Where's Santa? Can I get Santa in here?
I have questions.
I need an adult, and I think it's Santa that I need.
They meet Danny Glover and his entire little family, which is kind of weird because they all give him a happy birthday cake while he's in the tub. Like at 10 a.m. in the morning or something. It's fucking weird. Like he's like in the tub and like his 4 children come running singing happy birthday.
Absolutely not.
Hello?
Excuse the fuck out of me. Okay. Alright.
Okay, and this is when I was telling you, and then they cut to Mel Gibson when the first thing you see of Mel Gibson is his butt. You just see a whole backside of him.
Double cheeked out here on a Thursday afternoon.
Oh, yeah.
Delicious. Well, it was a whole ass, right? Both cheeks.
Both cheeks flexed while walking.
Flexed while walking.
But you gotta make it look good. I get it.
Okay, alright.
I get it.
Uh-huh. Did you watch the whole movie?
I got through like halfway. Because then you showed up. So I was literally watching it right before it showed up. Which is why it's fresh in my mind. And then Mel Gibson is apparently like an undercover detective, and he like breaks down this like coke ring or whatever at a Christmas tree lot. So I'm already like, there are certain things that are just checking off the list. Okay? There's a lot of action happening, and there's a lot of what I would consider nudity, which is Mel Gibson butt.
And a whole titty.
One full titty. And
you do have to consider that nudity, so.
And so far, we had a Christmas song, we had Christmas decorations in this lady's apartment, and we have a shooting at a Christmas tree lot.
But
it was a movie.
But does it give you the warm fuzzies? The touchy-feelies?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But if you're going to start off, it's a Christmas movie. Let's start off with a suicide. Okay. It's first of all too real. Get out. Too dark.
That movie, Midsummer, when her family, her sister committed double murder, suicide. Yeah. Just started off strong with murder.
I just ended up joining a Swedish cult.
That movie's trippy. If you haven't seen it, you should also see that. Not a Christmas movie.
It happens entirely during the daytime, which is somehow even creepier.
Oh, yeah.
How could you make me scared of the daytime now?
Yeah. Interesting, though. Quick synopsis on that movie. The whole time when she was with her boyfriend and everyone was dying, that was all at nighttime. All of it.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Oh. Some light and dark themes.
Yeah.
Anyway, super not a Christmas
Another movie with
Don't worry about
it. Unsolicited dude butt. Booty.
Double cheek out here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's just a lot happening.
Good.
So far, I would say Lethal Weapon. Although, checking off some other boxes, no. You did not give me the Christmassy feels.
Again, having not seen this movie, would have to agree with you. Yeah, so not a Christmas movie.
Not a Christmas movie. Let's go to one that we both seen.
I've seen half of it.
But we've nevertheless have seen it. I was watching a YouTube video the other day of Watcher, which is Shane and Ryan, and they were ranking their top 5 Christmas movies, and Shane just so happened to put down Batman Returns, and I immediately got angry, and I was like, "What is it?" Like couldn't remember that much. Again, couldn't remember that much about the movie, and all I remember was like, it's just really snowy. Are you telling me that like it's a Christmas movie because it snows?
Absolutely not.
That makes The Shining a Christmas movie.
There's a lot of red in The Shining.
And Dr. Sleep. So if we're just gonna do it all.
No. That doesn't cut it, I don't believe. And that's why it has to be the ambiance, i.e. snow and or visible decorations like trees or lights or wreaths or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, just it being snowy doesn't cut it. And it was also just like a real trippy freaking movie. Now, you did tell me that it was directed by Tim Burton.
Yes, I did.
And that would make a lot of sense with the whole creep factor. But, yeah, nothing about it. Absolutely nothing about it says Christmas to me at all. Sorry, Queenie from Rad Radio. I disagree with you, darling.
So
as much as I love
sorry.
you, I disagree about this. But
so it starts off at a Christmas tree lighting ceremony. So we got that going, right?
There's a Christmas tree.
There's a Christmas tree happening.
There's snow.
And there's people doing Christmassy things. The bad guys come out in a big old Christmas box.
Very spooky. They were like clowns pouring out of a clown car. Yes. I didn't like it at all.
The villain is a bird man.
Danny DeVito. It's a penguin. His name is Penguin. He's like, I have a name, and they're like, nope, you're Penguin now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rude.
Whoever was in charge of special effects.
Good job on Danny DeVito.
Big wow. Wow, 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 wow.
Wow, 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 wow. Okay, and so you go further into the movie, right? They do another Christmas tree lighting because they decide, I don't know if you got to this part, that Penguin should be the mayor.
Yes, Penguin's the mayor but it's Christopher Walken's weird angle. I kind of missed that part. I may or may not have been some level of intoxicated while watching this movie, which maybe contributed to the creep factor.
Well, you missed you got to the part where Christopher Walken killed his assistant. It's because she found out something about his power plant idea. And that's kind of his angle, is if he gets a dumb person to be mayor, they have that alliance so he can do whatever he wants. It's all about people behind powerful people.
Yes, and she turned into freaking Catwoman, so...
Don't get me started on that.
The cats were literally eating her alive. It's like how Spider-Man got to be eaten by spiders. Or bitten by spiders.
I'm like, is it just Gotham City? They're just like, hey, you got thrown out of a window, cats are starting to eat on you, you're now Catwoman. Like in the normal world, cats start eating on you, you just have bites of flesh off of your body. Like, what makes it that she becomes Catwoman?
Is it like Chernobyl Gotham? Are the cats like mutated? Are we, the people of Gotham, mutated?
I guess I should read the comic, but I mean,
No, that's so much.
We're not going to go that far.
No.
I have questions. If you have the answers, please let me
leave them in
know.
the comments section. Thank you so much.
So yes, it is snowy. We have penguins. We have
Mr.
two
Penguin
Christmas
himself.
tree lightings. And at the very end, he decides to put these little, my brainwave hats on, the penguins, so that he can control their brain. And he puts...
Danny DeVito does that?
Yeah, he puts little candy cane striped, firework-looking bombs, on the back of them. Because they're just going to shoot off.
Whoa!
But they're not taking...
Suicide bomber penguins.
Yeah.
Wow.
So then Zach quickly pointed out to me, he's like, they are candy cane. I was like, it doesn't matter.
They tried really hard to make it a Christmassy type movie.
Christmas is all over this movie, but it is not a Christmas movie because, again, what is the moral of the story?
It's in the details.
There is no lesson to be learned. Batman still wants to have sex with Catwoman, and she's not having it.
I didn't even see that much Batman. Most of what I saw was just Penguin and Catwoman.
Oh yeah,
where's Batman?
And then the people who so Catwoman when she's in her human form, not as Catwoman,
blonde girl, blonde assistant
and then Bruce Wayne, who is Batman.
Yeah,
they meet and they kind of hit it off and but then they're both enemies, so it's a whole But they don't realize that they're each other. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He doesn't know she's Catwoman. She doesn't know he's Batman.
Why did Catwoman have to be a villain?
Why did any of them need to be a villain?
Except Batman.
Listen to me
God
here.
cares.
It's not our fault that Penguin's parents just threw him into the sewer.
Yeah, because he had little claw hands.
And then he came out of the sewer and says, "Hey, I just want to have a name. I just want to know who I am."
Yeah.
Like, what's wrong with that?
That may have been touchy-feely, warm fuzzies, but Penguin Man is also evil, so...
He loses it and he dies at the end. So, I mean, there's... Wow. Yeah.
Spoiler alert. No, I'm kidding. I wasn't going to go back and finish it.
Yeah, just a very weird movie. You think that's weird? We've got the other 3 that are just as weird.
Oh, God. Is Home Alone on the list?
No, because I think that is a Christmas movie.
Okay, great. There are some people who debate that, and I just want to tell them that they're not right.
Oh.
Home Alone is absolutely a Christmas movie through and through. Half of the props and half of the little booby traps in the house are just Christmas decorations. So.
I'm going to tell these people to watch the movies that made us. Oh, my God. Because they do a whole episode on Home Alone, and literally the guy's like, I want it to look like you threw up Christmas.
Because it is Christmas in an upper middle class family.
Literally, the only colors they were using were red and green.
And gold.
Like, the whole movie screams Christmas.
Yeah.
And then,
They're obviously a Christmas movie.
And then you feel happy because the family's together again, and then you go...
There's a life lesson. You can't wish for no family ever again. What the hell, Kevin?
Come on, Kevin. Kevin.
Stupid.
Come on.
What you doing?
Kevin.
Yeah.
But you also watched Harold and Kumar Christmas movie, which was on that list of it happened around Christmas.
Yeah, no, I mean, again, also intoxicated while watching that movie. I got Christmassy vibes.
Okay.
Yeah, the ambiance, the snow, the settings, that's most of the details I can remember again.
Okay.
Intoxicated then.
Well, I mean, that movie's basically about 2 stoners, and my guess is they get into stoner hijinks.
Well, yeah, and then Harold and Kumar both always have, like, these love interests. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, it's a little bit, still, like, rom-com, these boys are dumb kind of movie, but it is a Christmas special, so.
Yeah.
Oh, that's it.
I always feel like if the movie has Christmas in the name, it's meant to be a Christmas movie.
If the whole theme is around the fact that it's Christmas-based, it's Christmas time, we're in these hijinks because of Christmas.
And if their advertisement and when they were around had nothing to do with Christmas, how do you consider that a Christmas movie? Their movie poster has nothing about Christmas on it? You're telling me it's a Christmas movie?
What were the other ones on your list?
Okay. Friday After Next.
What?
Friday After Next.
Is that a movie?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
So, all right. You remember Friday?
Do I remember Friday?
Friday. You got knocked the fuck out!
Oh, yes. Okay. Friday After Next?
Yes, so there's Friday, there's Next Friday, and there's Friday After Next.
Oh, my God.
So the third in the Friday trilogy, if you will, is set on Christmas Eve. It is Friday, Christmas Eve.
Wow.
And it starts off with Tweaker stealing all the Christmas gifts from Craig.
Fucking Craig.
Craig! Pay attention! So it starts off with that. You got Christmas lights everywhere. It's Christmas everywhere. They're starting new jobs, I believe, as, like, security guards, but they're still, like, not great at it because they also had a weed plant in their apartment. So I'm not sure.
Definitely not legal.
What's happening here. And there was, like, a whole, like, pimp, like, side story happening at the same time. But they were trying to find their presents so they can give their presents to their family. And I went, okay.
Adorable.
First of all, this may not be a family Christmas movie.
Maybe not one we sit around on Christmas Eve and watch with Nana and Pop and the grandchildren.
I would say no, but this is definitely what I would consider one of those late night Christmas movies.
Like late night.
You watch it after opening the presents.
Kids, I was gonna say after the kids have gone to bed and
kids are going to bed. You're on your 5th eggnog, and you're like, we're watching this. You know, so it's Friday After Next, and you get Bad Santa, and then Office Christmas Party.
I dare lump Harold and Kumar's whatever it is called Christmas Adventure there also because basically they're in all of their hot water. I'm like remembering it now that we're talking about it. they're in their hot water because of their stupid shit anyway. It's because, I think it's Harold was the one who tried to smoke a joint inside the house. I don't remember what happened to the Christmas tree. Christmas tree went bye-bye. They had to spend all night tracking down a Christmas tree so that Kumar's girlfriend's dad didn't try to murder him. So that's the whole synopsis.
So then, like, the feel-good, lesson is that we saved Christmas.
We saved Christmas.
Then they were like, you remember that one Christmas year where, like, the guy stole all of our presents and we spent the entire day, like, looking for it? And you hit on that one girl outside of the pimp shop?
Outside of the pimp shop.
Yeah, and then Terry Crews tried to have sex with Cat Williams. It was...
Oh, okay, this is absolutely something I need to see. So I've seen Friday. You're telling me I've seen Friday?
Yes.
Okay, all right. So there's a Friday...
I remember you watching it because at the ending of Friday, you're like, wow, that got, like, super intense. And also there's, like, a gun in someone's face, and you're like, what?
Ooh, what happened here?
I thought we were having a good time right now, and now I got a gun in my face.
I just came to the club to have a good time. I'm feeling attacked.
Hello.
A gun in my face.
Yes.
Sweet Jesus.
So there's next Friday, and then
Friday
there's
after next.
Friday after next.
Maybe I can twist Tim's arm into adding that to the rotation.
Add
it to the list, babe.
Something tells me it's on the list.
He probably has it on DVD. He has a collection just like you do.
Only the best have
Stoners, honestly. I own 0 DVDs of my own. I own some VHSs though. I have more broken cookies if you'd like more broken cookies as well.
Oh, when I broke just the tip. Sorry.
Just the tip.
I didn't mean to. My bad.
Guinness is still just waiting for us to drop something here.
And I'm going to mention some movies that I haven't seen, but
we're going to make judgments and y'all are going to have to fight us.
I'm just going to go off by what they said online. What it was
go
about.
off!
And I'm going to tell you no.
No what? No who?
Okay?
No why?
There are some people who will, like, consider movies to be Christmas movies if at some point in the movie Christmas occurs.
Okay.
So, like, some movies will, like, take you, like, the year in the life of someone.
And Christmas happens to go by.
Yeah, it happens to, like, either happen, like, at the beginning or at the end of the movie.
Mm-hmm.
And they'll go, oh, it's a Christmas movie. They said that about Castaway. Castaway?
Excuse me?
Castaway. Because at the beginning of the movie, you see him doing, like, a Christmas dinner with, like, the carving of the turkey and everything. And I was like...
Absolutely not.
No.
Who said that? I'm suing.
No. Whatever list that's on, I'm talking to your manager because how dare you?
Take me off your list.
Castaway.
Take me off.
You want to make me feel really depressed?
Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks would never.
He would never say that.
I want that to get tweeted a whole bunch on Twitter so that it comes to Tom Hanks' attention so that he can tell you you're wrong.
How dare you? Don't ever put my name in that ever again.
Get wrecked. Oh, that's ridiculous. I don't like that. I was watching Alone the other day, and the contestant, he, like, found... Alone is when they're, like, out in the wilderness surviving for as long as they can. And, like, a ball washed up on shore. And the guy was like, I'm going to name it Wilbur, like Tom Hanks did. And I was like, Wilbur? I don't think you got that right.
You're like, I know that nobody right now can, like,
I can try to open that, because it's kind of a pain in the booty.
I just wanted the other ones.
The messy ones?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I would say there's some movies that, you would consider a holiday movie. But not a Christmas movie.
Are you trying to say that Castaway is a holiday movie?
No. I'm going to say 8 Crazy Nights is a holiday movie.
Which is, it's not a Christmas movie, but...
It's more of
Hanukkah.
It's more of a Hanukkah movie. Yeah.
How do you stop?
But it does talk about Christmas and talks about celebrating the 2 holidays.
Oh, that's
and
nice.
Respecting each holiday. I don't know. Holiday movies.
Leave it to Adam Sandler to bring us together.
Holidays.
Holidays.
Even the holiday.
Yeah, you gotta celebrate the 8.
I'm just kidding,
the 8
not that one.
nights. Which one?
I was like, holiday with Queen Latifah. I don't know. Last holiday with Queen Latifah.
It is last holiday. It's tragic. I think it actually has a happy ending, but whatever. Goals.
What was the other movie I was just thinking of? So someone mentioned Eyes Wide Shut, which is, first of all,
Have you seen that one?
It's one of those ones, again, it happens around Christmas, so it must be a Christmas movie, but it's about a sex orgy. Tell me, how's that gonna work? So, the guy, the director who made The Shining, that director, this was his very last movie. And, like, basically it's like, it's a couple trying to figure out, like, their issues.
Okay.
And, like, part of the movie, they're, like, at a sex party. Like, at an orgy. With masks and everything.
That's not a couple activity if you don't have a good relationship with your partner.
No,
Public service announcement. If you and your partner are not rock solid, don't go to a swingers party.
No, I think that's not going to go well in your favor.
No, not at all. You're going to have a bad time.
Yes, don't do that. And I'm going to just say this for the people in the back.
Say it louder for those people in the back.
The holidays do not equal, like, sexy. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's not, I don't bring sex into my holidays.
You tell the August and September children that.
I will. How dare you? Who do you think you are?
I'm an August Brenda.
I know.
Mark and Brenda been watching.
We see you guys. Holiday.
Yeah, the spookiest of the holidays.
You figure out quite quickly.
Oh.
When your parents were liking each other that day.
But yeah, no, like Christmas does not equal sexy times.
No. And I think Christmas has to do with, like, family time, right? I'm not going to watch a movie about a sex orgy with my family.
Is it about the relationship, though?
It's about the relationship, but, like, I feel like a lot of people mention that part, so I feel like it's an essential part of the whole movie.
Oh, because we haven't seen it.
Right.
Right, okay.
But you can only make judgments by what I can see.
Off the Googs.
Yeah.
Google, yeah. Okay, well.
You can't do too much from that.
Yeah, just based on what I've heard so far, I'm gonna dub it not a Christmas movie.
Yeah. Another movie I would consider maybe just holiday would be Holiday Inn with Bing Crosby.
Oh.
Because he did. I think I own that one. I wouldn't say this is his best work, and I know a lot of people will be mad that I own this movie.
You do own it?
I think I do, yeah. But don't be mad.
Okay.
Don't be mad.
Don't be mad. Get glad.
So, he's a performer at this inn called the Holiday Inn.
No way.
No way.
The Holiday Inn.
And it starts at
Motel,
Christmas
hotel.
time, ends at Christmas time. So again, like a year in the life sort of thing. And I believe
Maybe a holiday movie.
maybe a holiday movie, but he does cover the majority of holidays. So
It just so happens to start and end in Christmas.
yeah.
What happens during the movie? Do you know anything about it?
He's going after a girl. Him and his other person's going after a girl. Like, that's a good... Like,
So it's a rom-com.
it's a rom-com.
Which also happened, that's probably a whole nother list to go down. Rom-coms that happen around Christmas time. Are they Christmas movies?
Are they Christmas movies?
All the stupid Hallmark movies.
Oh my god. Well, I will watch every single one of them.
Every single one. Just have them playing in the background.
First of all,
on a loop, like this fire.
I wish I would say they're in the background. Somehow they figured out how to capture my entire family's attention, and we're like, we've seen this movie before, but I have to see what happens. I know what happens.
I have to see what happens next.
I know exactly what's going to happen, but I have to watch it. No, I was going to say that not a lot of people would like to hear that I either like Holiday Inn or own it, because Bing Crosby does do blackface in it for Abraham Lincoln's birthday.
You think that's what Abe wants for his birthday?
No,
is for
it's
you
not
to
what
be
he
in
wants.
blackface?
No. We have all heard of minstrel shows.
Yeah.
Kind of in that same
Yeah.
vein, I believe.
What year did that come out? Is it an older?
30s,
It has to,
I believe, yeah.
Well, that would explain that.
Again, you gotta watch movies in the context of when they were made, not in the context of your year.
Well, if you watch anything in 2020, then nothing is appropriate.
No.
So.
No. Absolutely nothing.
Yeah. Take it with a grain of salt, because it's from the 1930s.
From the 1930s. You know what? At the time, everyone was okay with it. We know now, nobody was okay with it. It was always offensive.
It's always been offensive. People
always been offensive.
White people didn't care.
Yeah. That whole, like, superiority complex.
Yeah. Still around in the 30s. Still around the 40s and the 50s.
Still around 2020. Unfortunately.
You're freaking right, dude.
Let's see. I'm trying to think if there's anybody else on the list that I was thinking of.
Controversial holiday movies. Goodness, you're just getting in my space again, bud.
I don't think I can. Oh, yeah.
Have you?
Some of the other ones I just was like, again, I'm like, Yeah, a year in a life. You can't count that.
Not controversial. Some people also just like making everything about Christmas. So
yeah, I would say my favorite Christmas movie probably is not a Christmas movie.
Oh,
it could easily not be a Christmas movie.
It?
The Family Stone. That movie could take place at any time and the same stuff would happen.
Have I seen this movie?
I have showed you it in July.
Can I have a recap?
Yes.
It's a capo from the top. Please, thank you.
It features Sarah Jessica Parker. She is a uptight New Yorker.
Yes, she is. And it's because they're going back to see the family for the holidays, and that's why it's a Christmas movie.
Yes.
I think I would probably put that in the category of holiday movie.
Yeah.
Holiday themed, but not necessarily centered
because
around Christmas.
they're not constantly talking about Christmas at all. They're just trying to get to know one another. So that could literally happen at any time of the year.
Right. They could go back for Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And it would have been the same thing.
Would have been the same thing.
Arguably would have been the exact same movie.
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, then you definitely can't qualify it a Christmas movie, but holiday.
But it does show up in every Christmas category.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And that movie doesn't end up, like, super well. Because she doesn't even end up with her boyfriend, but her sister ends up with her boyfriend, and she ends up with her boyfriend's brother. So, I mean...
yeah.
It's kind of...
It's all a blur, but that's backwards.
There's a lot happening there.
That's backwards, dude.
But it's like, I'd put that in the same vein as a Hallmark movie. Like...
It's very Hallmarky.
It's a Hallmark movie.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Diane.
I was going to say, does that mean Meet the Fockers is a Christmas movie? Because he also goes back for the holidays.
Pretty sure it's probably on the list. Yeah.
Probably.
Literally, like, anytime, like, the story's like, oh, they were going back for Christmas, I'm like, okay, it better just have Christmas everywhere.
Holidays! Wow. Great.
But go for it.
I was just going to say, we already talked about my favorite. So, it's been analyzed already. Home Alone.
Oh, yes.
That's that.
Yes. Family Stone's up there, but if we're going Christmassy,
I want straight up Christmas.
White Christmas.
Oh. Alright, I don't think I've seen that one.
No, it's an older one. Again, it's a Bing Crosby classic.
Bing.
Bing.
Mr. Bing.
Mr. Bing.
The Bing Crosby?
Yes. He, so far he plays the same type of person. So, unquestioning range. It's okay, Bing. You're a great singer, and that's what really counts.
That's separate the art from the artist, huh?
That's what we were hiring you for. So
Cosby and Crosby.
So he plays kind of like a Rodgers and Hammerstein kind of person. Like, so he's doing like these big like productions and like he's like a bigwig in like theater and whatnot.
Great, good for him.
And so like they're breaking for Christmas, and they decide to go see a sister act from one of their army brothers.
Wow.
And they're like, ooh, and then they watch these girls sing like, oh my god.
Oh my god.
I need to follow them today. Oh my god.
Oh, I love like the hand.
Oh my god. Hi, hello. And so then they basically follow the sisters to Vermont. Because that's where their next act is. And they find out that this inn where the sisters are doing their performance is owned by their old army general.
How about that? Small world, huh?
Yeah, and so they're like, oh, this is cool. And they realize that he's like struggling to keep the inn like afloat.
Oh.
And then like he was trying to go back to the army because he trying to feel useful again, but the army rejects him.
Oh my god.
So then Bing Crosby and his partner decide that they're going to bring the whole production up there and
to help this guy out with
to do like a one night like a one night event and try to get it like on TV and get a bunch of people there to stay and
that's
out
nice.
and
How
stuff.
selfless.
Oh yeah.
They probably didn't have anything better.
I mean, they were supposed to go on vacation.
No. We're gonna stop everything we're doing and go and help our old bro.
Yes.
With his business.
Oh
cool.
yes.
Yes.
And they ended up getting the girls at the end. So
Wow.
Yeah.
Is that a Hallmark movie?
Oh yeah. But it was very. There's weird dynamics with the couples. It's like,
awesome.
So you have like Bing Crosby and the one sister who are kind of like sensible, like, I don't need a woman, I don't need a man, sort of thing. I'm too busy for that, I'm looking after you, sort of thing. And then like their counterparts, so his partner and her other sister are constantly like manipulating him to try to get to them to do things.
Oh, toxic.
So it's like the sister wrote Bing Crosby like she was their brother to get them to go see their act. So like everything's like, so like at one point he's like, what's your angle? And the other sister's like, I'm offended. You think I have an angle? He's like, everyone's got an angle. And I was like, Bing.
Damn. Open up your heart, Bing.
Oh, that heart opens.
Oh. Hey-o! She softens him right up.
Ooh.
That rough exterior.
Yes.
Wow.
They have a nice little nightcap by the fire.
Oh.
Getting things heated up.
Oh, shit.
Heated up.
Heated up.
Heated
that
up.
nightcap. Wow.
Yes, of course, and there's a little drama that happens, and you got the whole flow of everything.
Wow.
And, it's got the snow. It's got the flair of Christmas. You got the nice ending at the end.
So you're calling it a Christmas movie?
Oh, I'm calling it a Christmas movie.
Like a rom-com Christmas movie? That's probably its own category. What do you think? It's not about family.
It's definitely not about family. Yeah, I would probably say it's a rom-com. Yeah, it's part rom-com.
Yeah. Meh.
You have a section for just feel good. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
Huh. Okay.
Just because, like, the bigger part is the fact that they help out the general. Because, like, the opening scene, they're, like, at war. Doing, like, they're at base, like, in the middle of a war.
Yeah.
And performing White Christmas to, like, try to get the troops to be happy that it's Christmas and they get bombed.
My God.
So you start off, you see that, and then you see that like, the general's not doing well, and they're like, we're going to lift him up.
Well,
and
they
it's
have
a
to have a
surprise
plot line.
It's a surprise for him, so then he gets and he's crying, and then I'm crying, and then, it is just, because you're like, that was just so nice, and you didn't see it coming, and,
What's the time period of this movie? It's like World War II?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
50s, I think.
The 50s?
The 50s.
The 50s.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it has to be on the list. I have to watch it sometime. I have plenty of time now, luckily.
I mean, again, the music's great.
Add it to the show tunes playlist, or is it already there?
No, because it's Christmas themed.
So it's on the Christmas playlist, is what you're saying.
White Christmas is, but
Great.
like not every song is Christmas themed. Like,
Oh, that's unfortunate. I've been rocking out that Christmas playlist and show tunes playlist. Killing it.
Follow me on Spotify.
You actually have a handful of followers on Spotify.
Who knew?
Yeah, I know, right?
I didn't know. I don't even look into like I go on a playlist. I'm like 20 people.
We're all following.
How'd
you
you
have them
find
downloaded?
me? I honestly don't know how you found this one, but
No,
you're welcome.
Not that many mind shocks around, so.
No, but some of them, it's like my famous actor singing. That's the name of the playlist. It has 20 followers. I'm like, how'd you find it? Did you literally type that in? You're like, oh, there's a playlist.
It's extremely niche. Yeah, but people
who's looking for that?
People have created playlists. For example, radio. Well, okay, the songs that were on the radio station in Grand Theft Auto Vice City. Someone made a playlist just of all of those songs.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so it's. The niche market
done.
is out there. Some people want famous actors singing, and they were just over the moon that you had already done all the work to put it together.
Please give me your names.
I'd like to know my 20 biggest fans.
I would like to know who's following this.
Yeah.
And how often you're listening to it.
On repeat.
Because I got cues. So many cues.
Oh. Yeah, the music and show tunes playlist is long. Really,
there's
really
almost 500 songs on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Real long.
Because I've also had all the Disney ones on there. Because technically Disney movies are musicals. Half of those movies turned into Broadway plays.
And the soundtracks are just killer, and it would be a shame not to have them on that playlist.
Yeah.
Frozen, Moana,
you had Peter Pan, which is a little now, skip some of those songs because they're inappropriate.
Oh no.
Again, time period.
Context.
Context is everything, folks. If you don't get anything from this show, just understand that context is everything.
Context is where it's at.
And just always remember that when you're watching things and hearing things.
Things aren't always what they seem.
Hello!
I think that was the quote at the end of every...
Yeah.
I think it was Mindhunters, the Discovery Kids show. It was amazing.
Oh.
I tried to look it up the other day and I couldn't find it for you.
Gosh. Oh yeah, that's right.
But at the end of their little intro song, they all said, "Things aren't always what they seem." And
why does it remind me of Zoom? The kid.
Zoom.
Okay, well that yes, the Zoom for kids or something like, or Zoom Kids. It was like it was a science show like on PBS or something like that. And they teach you science things.
Science is cool.
Yeah. Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Bill,
And on
Bill,
that
Bill.
weird coincidence, this has been Pure Chatter.
Thanks for listening, guys. Tell us about your favorite Christmas movies in the comments. Or text us, because you probably have our phone numbers if you're listening. So.
I don't want to hear it about Die Hard, but I guess if you have to, text me about it. Zach, though, I don't want to hear it.
Just cross him off the list. You don't want to talk to him about it.
Don't at me.
If anyone wants to convince me otherwise of Batman Returns, bring it on. Because I'm ready to fight tooth and nail about that one.
Batman Returns.
Is that what I said?
Fight us.
Yeah. Bring it.
Fight
Bring it on, my dude.
us. Bye, dog.
Okay, bye.